Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another good old F1 at 24 stream. It's a Friday night. I've got no friends. I've got nothing better to do than to spend it with you guys. And we are back again on F1 at 24, where today we're going to try and use some creative strategies to get our first win of the season. Now, these strategies might involve straying over some white lines. It might involve trying to make up some time in a creative way. But yeah, we're gonna just try and, make the most of our... Oh, we got an interview. Don't think you're going to be able to hear it, though, because I still can't get the audio from my capture device to hook up. So I'm really going to have to look into that, work out what's going on. Well, maybe I need some kind of plugin, maybe, for it to work. But yeah, it's for it to work. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well on this Friday evening. Should be... I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I was going to say, should be a load of fun. It should be a load of fun. I should be out. But I'm not, because I'm a loser. And this is what I do. Loser. 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 And you can probably see why I'm so much of a loser. Okay, so we are halfway through the season now. We've done 8 races out of 16. And I'm planning to get another 4 or 5 done tonight. And yeah, and then end the season next time, I guess. So yeah, I've managed to commit to... I'm going to skip this now because you can't skip it. We're stuck with Anthony Davidson. Yeah, I managed to commit to 3 streams this week. And obviously there's a weekend as well, so I might stream over the weekend. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this, to be perfectly honest. Why is it telling me there's no data? This is still okay, isn't it? Seems to be. Oh, right, it's just... Seems to be. That seems to be okay. I get paranoid that everything's going to go wrong when I stream. So that's just normal for me. So what I've done, I've made a slight little tweak, because obviously, you know, we're experimenting with some stuff. So I've turned the difficulty up. This might be absolutely suicidal. I've turned the difficulty up all the way up to 110. Because I feel like last time we were on 88. But I feel like last time was a little bit too easy. We had 4 points finishes out of 5. You know, we're in a Williams. We're in a car that shouldn't get points. I want to give myself a bit more of a challenge. You know? So we're going to go up to 110. And we're just going to see how we do. You know? Are we going to nail all of these? We are. Cool, I actually managed to fit all those in. But yeah, first race around Hungary, not a track that I'm particularly good at. I do like it. I do like it around Hungary, but it's not a track that I'm particularly great at. I know a lot of people aren't keen on this circuit. I've always had quite an affinity for it. I remember, right, this is really stupid, right? So basically, my first F1 game was Formula 1 2000 on the PS1. And I remember at this track and at Monaco, I was trying to do some really stupid things, right? So there was basically this escape road at the Hungaroring in F1 2000. And I thought that if I could get far enough up the escape road, I might be able to exit the circuit and go into town. I was 7 years old and I was an absolute moron. And I used to do that at Monaco as well, because obviously, you know, Monaco is right in the centre, the track. And I used to think that if I could find a way out of the runoff areas and find a barrier that's not covered, I might be able to go into town and have a look around Monaco. Obviously, I couldn't for very obvious reasons. But yeah, that's how stupid I was as a kid, basically. Right, into turn one. We're actually, we got a brief lead there. We're run horribly wide. Obviously, 110 AI, I'm not holding out much hope. But we can use our creative strategies to help us out. We're a second behind, but as we run wide here, oh look, my brakes have failed and we're back into the lead. This is extraordinary. We might not keep the lead. We might end up back in last place. But we've given ourselves a little bit of a boost. We're P9, we're only 2/10 off the pace. We're doing extraordinarily well. So we run horribly wide there. Karma might be about to bite us in the arse here. Here we go, 18th, 19th, last. The karma didn't work, chat. The karma didn't work. Right, for some reason, I can't get the chat to load. Why is the chat not loading? Oh, crap. Right, hold on. Why is the chat not loading? Chat won't chat. Right. Here we go. I have to mute myself. Right. There we go. Right, there we go. We got chat now. I don't know why chat was... Because normally on my... Oh, fucking... What are you doing? To be fair, my laptop has been a complete sack of shit today. A real sack of shit. It's been really slow. I had to reload so many pages because they won't load properly. But yeah, for whatever reason, in my streaming in YouTube Studio, I normally get the chat up, but for whatever reason, it is not working. But I've managed to get it to work now. So, right, Norris takes pole. We are last, but we're only 4/10 behind Zhou Guanyu. So it wasn't too bad. It could have been like a 4-second job, and it wasn't. So we did all right. But stats have gone down there. I think we've got to be careful because obviously if we perform badly consistently, then we could go down ratings. We've done really well to get up to 70. Obviously we could go back down if we have bad run of form. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like my OCD kicks in. I have to check to make sure that all the settings are right. But yeah, let's head into the race, our first one, and see where we can get to. It's our last to first challenge, which will fail miserably. But yeah, remember we can use that strat. Right, car setup, bloody blah. Look, it's the same setup I use every time, regardless. Although to be fair, I remember Silverstone in the last one that actually worked out pretty well for us as we get stormed off the line. Get a horrible start, but down into turn one. It's an incredibly loud motorcycle makes its way past my flat. Up into P12. Can we get around the outside? There's a horrible line through there. Oh god, now I've got Sonoda all over the back of me. This is what it's going to be now. It's just going to be trolley trains all the way through. But here we go, up the inside of Nico Hulkenberg. Oh, look at that. taking 2 places at once. That's amazing. If he'd done it properly, he could have been up into the points. But he decided to be a knobhead. And now we've got Albon all over the back of me. And oh look, the car's getting all unpredictable. To the inside. That didn't happen. Didn't happen. Let's try again. Right, a little bit of a cut. Little bit of a cut. Alright, not too bad, not too horrendous. But enough, you know. Right, and that 2 of the race, we've got Hulkenberg breathing, I say breathing down our neck. He's let go of our throat, and we've got a little bit of breathing room. I'd be such a good commentator, wouldn't I? Hamilton has overtaken Verstappen. No, he hasn't. He hasn't done that at all. You're lying. My brain is so fried. I do apologise if I just start talking shit tonight. It's Friday night. I had a really intense week and my brain is just not working. Oh my days, this is fucking hell. Well, that didn't work. Karma is real, chat. Karma is real. And we're finding it out here. Oh, great line. Great line through there. Onto the back of Alonso. He's going to be absolutely shiting himself. So it's Qatar Grand Prix this weekend. I imagine now that the pressure's off, right, you just watch Lando Norris win the race by like half a minute. Now there's absolutely no pressure on him in the Drivers' Championship whatsoever. You just watch Lando Norris dominate this race, dominate the weekend. He'll win. I imagine he'll win the last 2 races, and everyone will be like, "Oh, where's this Lando Norris been?" I mean, he is a great, you know, in terms of like actual ability. Lando Norris is a fantastic driver. It's just pressure with him. I think it's how you manage pressure. And that comes, you know, as you get older and as you get more experienced. That does come in time. I mean, it took Max Verstappen a few years to iron out, you know, some of the weaknesses that he had. And now he's fully polished and he's got no real weaknesses whatsoever. And, you know, Norris is, you know, he's 25, you know, he's still pretty young for an F1 driver. Still got plenty of time to polish those little weaknesses and, you know, because obviously going into next season, I haven't got a clue who's going to win the championship. You know, it could be, I imagine you've got to consider McLaren and Ferrari are probably going to be the 2 favourites, you would imagine. And then, you know, you got Red Bull and then Mercedes, but then Mercedes could be ahead of Red Bull. Depends how their car is, and as long as they don't get a random temperamental mess like they've had this year, they could be alright. And then obviously you don't know how quick the Red Bull's going to be, because obviously they've lost all of their advantages and they spent a lot of this year as like the 3rd best team. So you don't really know where Red Bull are going to stand, but then they could, so they got more wind tunnel time next year if they finish 3rd. So we're going to get absolutely wrecked by Albon here. But you never know. Red Bull could find something and be back in the hunt next year. You never quite know. And obviously with Red Bull is if they keep Sergio Perez and he's an absolute sack of shit again, they could be throwing away more points. But yeah, I think definitely going into 2025, McLaren and Ferrari, the two favourites for the constructors. Now the Drivers' Championship. Oh God. Brilliant move. Really fair move there. The Drivers' Championship is going to be fascinating because it's open season. You know, if Verstappen's hasn't got the performance next year, then to be perfectly honest, I got a clue. I mean, if McLaren are really far ahead, can Lando Norris do it? If Ferrari are in there, is it going to be a battle between Leclerc and Hamilton? Yeah, it's going to be really, really fascinating to see just who is going to win the title next year, because I honestly, this must be one of the first seasons going into 2025, one of the first seasons in ages where I haven't got a clue who the favourite's going to be. I've not got a clue. And I think that makes it really exciting, and I feel like 2025 could really be like one of the all-time great seasons. You could have so many drivers and teams in contention. Yeah, you could have about 3 or 4 teams battling for a title. You could have 6 or 7 drivers battling. I think it has the potential to be an all-time great season. I find usually the year before a regulation change, we saw it in 2021 when we got an incredible battle between Verstappen and Hamilton. Obviously, new regulations coming in 2026. Teams are going to want to focus on that, so that throws it up in the air again. So, yeah, you never really know, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't really focused on this race. See, I've taken a lot of terrible lines and it hasn't got me anywhere. It's got me 12th. I got pipped by Albon in the end. Yeah, not even cheating could save me. But I tell you what, these next 2 circuits could see us rack up some serious points here. So Lando Norris takes the win, Charles Leclerc in 2nd place, George Russell 3rd, Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, Stroll getting a decent result, Piastri, Sainz and Alonso, and I finished behind my teammate Alex Albon. I'm still 9th in the championship. Only 13 drivers have scored, which surprises me. But Lando Norris leading the way from Max Verstappen. It's going to be a 2-way fight, isn't it? Leclerc about 60 points back. Piastri and 2 Mercedes and all that lot. And then McLaren still ahead in the constructors. So, yeah. Just a reminder, if you are enjoying this stream, please consider hitting the old like button. And if you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future stuff like this, as we finally got a 50% level pegging. Ironically, on a day we got beat by Albon. It's the day we finally become equals. I've been dominating him all year, can't get anywhere near it. I lose to him once, and the team's like, guess you're our first driver now. Love to have a pop. Really, we got another secret meeting. Meet with a team to see if they're the right fit for a potential move. This is going to be, Sauber. It's always Haas, Alpine or Sauber, someone shit. Not interested. Thanking you very much. I did actually consider doing Sauber. The 3 teams I considered: Williams, Sauber, Haas. Also, I wanted to start with a back marker, but I thought Williams have got that prestige. They've got you know, the history, you know, the chance to try and bring them back to the front. Right, Belgium. This could be our chance here. This could be our opportunity. Right. Let's get some practice programs out of the way. With Jeff, who needs to make a comeback. Can we get all 100%? Have we got time? Have we got time? No, it's going to be... they're always going to be a failure. They're always failures. Oh no. I actually passed one. Let's go. I went to say yeet and let's go at the same time. I got caught. Yeah, we've got lots of opportunities to employ our creative strategy. So let's get into qualifying and show everyone what we've got. We need like a George Russell Spa 2021 kind of performance. Oh, whilst it's in my head, obviously I've been streaming as myself, which sounds like a really weird thing to say, but I am thinking about doing some character streams at some point. Obviously this is a voice acting channel, and I feel like, I don't know, might as well try it. I've done a couple of streams as the old man character, and I really enjoyed that, and I think it kind of brings out a different side. So you know, because I know I'm not the most interesting person on the planet, and if I can sort of be a character, it allows me to kind of mess around with stuff, which is quite nice. Here we go, up Rouge. That's Randy on actually. That's Eau Rouge, I think. Remember? Oh God, I remember those 4 weeks where that was a thing. Jesus Christ! Right, look at the line. See, don't waste your time with corners. All right, it's just corners slow you down. All right, they don't do anything. I mean, look at that. There's a road there. Take it. You know. Around Pouhon. If you get it wrong and end up in the barriers, then your overalls are going to end up with some Pouhon as well. But we haven't. Again, I'm like really bad with Spa corner names as well. I should know them, but I don't. Oh God. Right, I know this thing up here is Blanchimont. One of them up here is Blanchimont. I think it's this bit. But yeah, I am pretty bad with corner names. That's where again, corners, you're just wasting time. There's a straight road. It's got grass on it, but it's a straight road. So just take it, because, you know, pole position. And that's what we want. Pole position is, and that is what I want. Look at that, easy. 2.5 seconds. See, going around the bus stop. Right, it's so much easier to walk, you know. Don't know what point I was trying to make. Valtteri Bottas, 13th in the Sauber. Yeah, fair play. Nico Hulkenberg's really bad at qualifying in this game. Really bad, considering that in real life he's a decent qualifier. Like, he's really bad in the game. He's had a few absolute shockers. Where do we get? Pace. Oh yeah, it's only qualifying, isn't it? Right, so this should be, hopefully, easy first win. Easy first win. We get a win here. We get a win at Monza. And we put ourselves right back into... I say right back into title contention, like we were ever in title contention. But we take 50 points here. That puts us on to 95. That could get us top 6. Maybe. We'll see. Right. Let's go. It's the start of the Belgian Grand Prix, and there's a big forest in the way. Spa is unashamedly a throwback. I can't read. Oh god, I just whacked the mic then, sorry. Sorry if you got that right in the ears. Let's take a look at the starting grid. I thought I was second then. You read that the wrong way. An incredible lap. Sees him on pole. I don't quite know how he did it. He's just that good. The Vinke. Right, here we go. I should probably have this on. It probably doesn't matter what setup I have, but obviously we know from Silverstone if we want to be quick on the straights, this is the setup we need. So up to 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go, and Verstappen gets an absolute freaking rocket launch into Les Cons at the first corner. I'm so bad. Like, you wouldn't think, I said this last time, you wouldn't think I've been watching Formula 1 for 21 years. We managed to get part of Eau Rouge as well, or Radion. One of the two. But Verstappen is going down the inside, the Ferrari's going down the inside. Little does he know that we have ascended into an incredible position. I don't know how I've done it. I've gone really wide. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, only losers brake for slow corners. All right. Look at this. Look at that. That is fantastic. He's up into first position, and he hopes to stay there. That's my terrible Murray Walker impression. Hang on. Yeah, I definitely need to work on that. I would love, I said this in the last stream, I'd love to be able to impersonate Murray Walker. I really would. But don't have the capabilities right now. Fuck, I forgot I had damage on. That didn't happen. It's a figment of your imagination. Be careful. Be careful when you cheat. Okay? You don't want karma to fuck you up too badly. Look at that, only 5 seconds ahead of Verstappen. I'm just that good. I'm just that good. And Williams have had to wait a long time for a win, all the way back to 2012 for Pastor Maldonado. But this could be time. The Williams resurgence, it could be on. Get on the gravel, that's fine. Don't worry. It's all about net gains. I don't know if that's actually faster using that road. It's quite narrow. I feel like you don't actually gain any time. We'll find out at the end of this lap. But I mean, that was the first lap, so pace doesn't really... What am I talking about? Oh god, I'm really suffering in the corners. I kind of wish I'd gone with that corner and setup now. I'm losing so much time. I am thinking about, because obviously I know we're still having, stay away from the barrier. We're still having issues with the audio and getting the audio to record. So I'm thinking about trying to find some music that I can use during the stream so that there's a little bit of background when I run out of words, like I often do. So yeah, just trying to put that together, and then hopefully at some point soon I'll be able to. If also I've got to figure out how to hook it up as well. I've got to figure out how to have that running whilst I do this. I'm having to learn all these new skills. I am enjoying though the sort of learning how to stream. Although I know obviously it's early days, I'm not great at it yet. But it's just, learning how to do it, trying to get better at it every time. It's just part of a journey, I guess. Sounds like a really sad way of putting it. Oh god, my car loves that gravel trap. 2 laps to go. I really need a drink as well. I can feel my throat. It's where, like, obviously at work. So I work with children, so it's like you're constantly talking, raising your voice every so often. So yeah, probably not the best combination of job and hobby, but oh crap, right. But yeah, my throat is fucked. I need a serious drink after this race. Alright, 2 laps to go. This isn't going to be like Austria. This is not going to be like Austria, where I held on until the last lap and then my car just did not have the pace to see it through. I just couldn't weave. I couldn't weave or brake test Verstappen enough to ensure victory, and he just sped past me. It was really sad times. Right, that felt like a bit of a cut. We'll see come the end of this lap. Oh god, that's so wide. Oh god. I don't know. I might have the cornering set up on for Italy, for Monza. Because this is, it's like driving a boat. Right, let's see if that little cut paid dividends and if we can get the fastest lap or not. Again. Right, full sends. Okay. Oh yeah, easy. 139.4. Oh Jesus Christ. 15 seconds. I could probably do the last lap legitimately and still win. Shall we try it? Shall we try playing by the rules and being fair? Let's try it. Why not? First time for everything. I couldn't even do that. Cut the corner then. Right, I'm going to move the mic a little bit. I feel like I'm... I can't see. Can't even be legit without fucking it up. Still got 14-second gap though. Oh god. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put the cornering setup on for Monza. It's like, it's like it just doesn't want to turn. like steering a fucking ferry round the corner. We only lost 3 seconds though. Over the course of the whole lap, which isn't bad. 10% battery. Good job we haven't got a hold on. This is going to be a historic victory. The Williams team have had to wait since 2012, and they finally have a victory, the most legitimate victory that anyone has ever seen in Formula One. Dan Collins gets his first ever win. Williams get their first win of the season. Of course I'm driver of the day. Of course I'm driver of the day. It's all about fair racing and fair standards at the FIA. God, I need a drink. My protein comes from winning. Winning races fairly. Where's my trophy, boy? There we go, look at that. This is the World Championship trophy. The champagne. Is that even a member of my team, or is that... I thought it was someone from Red Bull then. Right, there we go. That is how you win fairly around Spa. Any questions? You want to go and win fairly around Monza? Yeah, why not? Why not? Alex Albon actually got a point. He's finally got a point. It's a great day for Williams. Our first win. And Alex Albon finally lifted a finger and got a point for us. So where are we now? We're now 8th in the championship. 71 points. Only 2 points behind Hamilton. And Alex Albon finally off the mark. Look at that. So Norris's gap has been cut. He's obviously had a poor race. Guessing if Verstappen had won, they'd be level on points right now. Where did Norris finish? Oh God, yeah, shocker. 16th place, started 40. He lost places. It's not like Lando Norris to lose places, especially on the first lap. Quantity of drivers' championship points in your career. I'm assuming we've hit the target. Ah, look at that. Beating Sergio Perez. You're getting beaten by Williams, mate. Sinking to new depths every season. Up to 71. Fairly and legitimately up to 71. Jesus, my voice is dying. Oh my God. Shh. Round 11 already. Oh, I need another drink. Jesus Christ. Right. It's 50 drivers' points in the bag. Keep up the great work. Sergio Perez has... Sergio Perez has been stringing some great results together. In what universe? Sergio is a great driver in a competitive car, but we believe we have the clear advantage. Don't think we do. We do when it comes to cheating, but we don't anywhere else. How is Albon still getting all the parts? That's so annoying. I've literally just won a race for you. And I'm going to win another one right now. Disgraceful. Right. Not even going to bother with practice. Just going to get straight into it. Screw your development. You're only going to give the parts to Albon anyway. So, fuck you. Well, they call it the Temple of Speed, and that's because cars go really fast here. And the reason they go fast is because they're Formula One cars, and Formula One cars go very fast. Right, we're doing cornering setup, I don't care. I'm not having a friggin'... Like, to be fair, am I going to have to turn that much? I guess for the two Lesmos, it's going to be a friggin' nightmare. So, yeah. We'll keep this. So, oh, look. Williams are always fairly competitive at Monza as well, because Albon and Sargent, whenever in career mode, are always up there. Oh, Collins' brakes have failed. He's gone straight through the escape road. And he can't slow down. What a nightmare this is for Williams. His brakes have failed again. How is he going to get it back? Oh, look, they're starting to work. It's a miracle. So they are now operating at full working temperature. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what happened through those first sequence of corners. But, oh no, it's happened again. These brakes are so temperamental. Gonna have to ask James Vowles about that in our post-qualifying show here on Shit F1. As we cross the line, Darren Collins takes pole by an absolute landslide. His qualifying pace has just come from nowhere. No one knows how this is happening, but my goodness me, what a performance. 3.9 seconds the gap to Charles Leclerc. Ferrari and Red Bull dumbfounded. Albon getting Red Bull flashbacks by qualifying 4 seconds off the pace. But Dan Collins is looking very good for a second consecutive victory, which would be absolutely amazing. Autodromo Nazionale Monza. Be very careful with the inner curves at the first two. Yeah, like I'm going to run through those. Like I'm going to come into contact with those. Right. Let's go. Let's go and get our second win. Show everyone why we're a rising star in the world of Formula One. Oh, I thought it was raining then. Welcome to the home of the Parabolica. 2 balls, 1 racetrack. Let's have a look at the starting grid for this Grand Prix. A brilliant... See, I wonder whether it's like side of the grid related. If you start on the right, you go on the right, because that's why I got confused last time. Let's see if my theory's correct. Yeah, it must be. There you go. Nice little insight there. Right, I don't know why I know this. I've done this already. Right. Are you ready for the most strategical race of your life? Leclerc gets us. Leclerc overtakes us. It's fine. Leclerc thinks he's got it, but look, His brakes have failed again. And he's through into first place. That is fantastic. God, my voice really is dying. Jesus Christ. I might not be able to talk tomorrow. I might have sacrificed too much. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yes, this is fantastic. He's just taken first place. God, my Murray impression is getting worse. See, Tifosi just, I haven't got a clue what's going on. Like, Leclerc was leading into turn one, and then this absolute rocket ship comes past him. What on earth is going on? This Williams is just mighty. I don't think it's even the car. I think it's the driver behind it. He's just got something. And he's making the most of it. And Verstappen and Leclerc can gain all they want. But our speed out of those first two corners, my God. It's just a joy to behold, really. I mean, purple sectors, they got nothing on us. Absolutely nothing on us. Might sound really sad, but I was actually so happy when F1 introduced just corner cutting only, or F1, was it F1 23 was the first one that had no rules on it? And as someone who is as terrible at the game as I am, I was so happy that day. That I could finally play this game the way I played it as a kid. It's cheating and barging and corner cutting and sending people into the wall. And just, yeah, play the game the way I want to play it. The way it's meant to be played for me. Alright, about halfway through the race, we've got 13-second advantage over Carlos Sainz. Red Bulls are nowhere. Piastri and Norris, I'm assuming, is that a Red Bull at the back? Probably Sergio Perez. Oh God, we've got a bit of underbody damage. It's fine, you know, nothing major, nothing that's going to cause a big, big impact. A slight karma, if you will, but not strong enough to override what has been a flawless performance. 2 laps to go, 13-second lead over Carlos Sainz. And another brake failure going into turn one. What is going on here? That Williams just can't slow himself down. And I imagine they're all going to be scratching their heads, both here and back at the factory, wondering what is going on. Why can't we get those brakes to work in the first part of the circuit? What are we doing wrong? I'm going to enjoy it while I can, though, because the next race, I think, is the next race Azerbaijan? I think the next race is Azerbaijan, and that is going to be hell. We're going to get absolutely killed. 110 difficulty at a street circuit that I'm absolutely terrible at. We are going to get absolutely murdered. Right, one more lap to go. I've got a feeling that we're going to be heading for our second consecutive victory. A well-deserved victory. And no one could hold a candle to us at all. We've just been so dominant. And we've taken a car that should be at the back, sort of pushing midfield, and we've turned it into a two-time race winner. Frank Williams looking down from the heavens, thinking, my God, I wish I had a driver like this. Even if I had the likes of Prost and Mansell and Piquet, and I wish I had a driver like this. As I come home to win the Italian Grand Prix, I absolutely dominated. I'm now having doubts over as to whether Nelson Piquet actually drove for Williams after I said that. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Which is now taking the gloss off what is a brilliant win. Right. Who did Nelson Piquet drive for? Yeah, he did drive for Williams. I was worried then, I was just spouting crap. But there we go. We have won the Italian Grand Prix fairly convincingly, and fairly. No one else could come anywhere near us, and we're going to get another lovely little trophy. Everyone clapping us, they know that they just couldn't compete no matter what. That's a very long handshake. Look at that. That guy there, he knew that there was something fishy going on. You could see the sadness in his face. He couldn't enjoy it. But we're going to enjoy it. As we take 2 wins with us. Where are we going to be in the championship now? Because Mercedes haven't scored very well. Albon's nicked another point. So what we need is Albon can only score points when we win. So we have to win in order for Albon to finish in the points, which is going to be a pretty tall order. Not going to lie. Right. Verstappen must be leading the championship now. Oh no, he only finished. Oh, Norris got 4th in the end. Norris leads by 3 points. We're up into 6th place. 97 points. We're ahead of Russell, ahead of Hamilton. We've pulled away from Sergio Perez, who's got 70. Fernando Alonso's got 49. So it should be at least top 10 guaranteed now. Which is amazing, really. And that's put us up to 5th place in the Constructors. We jumped Aston Martin. Alpine on 5. So Aston Martin could catch us if Alonso gets some good results. But I doubt. So it could be 5th place sealed. Which would be very, very impressive. Oh, look at that. Rivalry 1. Sergio Perez looking very sad on the radio to Christian Horner saying, why couldn't I cut turn 1 like he did? Look at us, we're flying through the ratings now. We got to be. Thank you. Finally some recognition round here. I've won 2 races. I've got you nearly 100 points. I've got you nearly every point you've got. You're only just recognising me as the number 1 driver. Better late than never. But alrighty. Yeah, I got a feeling it is it's Azerbaijan next. Oh god. That is gonna be hell. Right, our good run is going to come to a very, very abrupt end. Because there's one corner cut that I know of, but it's right before the pit straight, and it's not going to get us anything. Right, let's do some practice programs. Right, we've got time for all three. No, bastards. Bastard. Fuck, we have to do the 3-minute one. One with very little success. We're gonna oh no! Bloody hell. Alright, cool. First time for everything. Just a reminder, if you are enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the old like button. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so you can be notified of future things like this? And yeah, do all that stuff. You know? Cheers. Well, that's another Qatar Airways Grand Prix. How many Grand Prix do Qatar Airways sponsor? There's Austria, Silverstone, this as well. It's probably been others, but like I noticed, like every Grand Prix seems to be Qatar Airways. This is a really confusing track to set up because obviously you need cornering, a lot of cornering. But obviously there are a lot of long straights as well. So it's really, I don't know how to set the car up for this one. I've gone cornering because we're going to be screwed on the straights regardless. We're going to qualify last. In fact, I don't even know why I'm bothering. Because I know the result. I know what the end result's going to be. Oh, God. God, we're 2.5 seconds down already. Bloody hell. You know, it's one of those times where you go, do you know what? If I crashed into this wall, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Sadly, we survived, though. God, I dread to think what this lap time's going to be. Really do dread to think. We even reached the end of sector 2 yet. Right, little cut here. That gets a bit of time back. Not a lot. We're 20th after the corner cut. This is going to be a very long, painful straight. It's going to be like 4 or 5 seconds off the pace, isn't it? God, this straight feels like an eternity. It feels like a runway strip for Qatar Airways. Nice little sponsor plug there for this Grand Prix. 20th place and last. My favourite position. A position we know so well. Oh God, I nearly quit the live stream then. I nearly pressed the wrong button. That would have been a disaster, wouldn't it? Right, Verstappen takes pole, Leclerc second, Russell, Perez. No, it's decent. I suppose Perez in real life should have had a podium. Oh God, should have had a podium here until him and Sainz had that collision. Look at that. 3 seconds behind Ricciardo, who qualified 19th. From winning 2 races in a row to being utterly useless. Right, I need another drink. Sorry. He is stone cold now. Absolutely stone cold. I don't know why I make tea live streams, because obviously they start off warm. Who City Circuit? Don't get lost. Please keep it on the track and don't get lost. We don't know the way back, so you're not going to know the way back. And a warm welcome to you. Never get a cold welcome, do you? So here's the starting grid for today. Dan Collins will not be lining up on pole position. He's a useless sack of shit, and he's... Would I have failed the 107% rule? Would have been pretty close. Doesn't pick your patties well. Right, here we go. Starts off the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is going to be very, very, very painful. I think even this first turn. Try and pick up some places. Don't hit anybody. Don't crash. God, right. On the inside of... What did I say about not crashing and not damaging your car? You are an idiot. I've got literally everybody swarming up my inside. Jesus Christ. Right, these guys are swabbling. Squabbling. I've got like half a front wing to contend with. Not just... Oh, that did not work. That was awful. Now I've got to show Guan Yu up the inside. No, mate, no. God, this is a disaster. I managed to make it through there, though. Going really wide. Zhou's just going to squeeze him. Little squeeze. It's fine. Right, little corner. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to cut my losses and say that this is going to be a write-off. It was going to be a write-off before we started. I think it's even more of a write-off now. I think we're just going to retire from the session, pretend that weekend didn't happen. Pretend that weekend didn't happen. And then... and it's Monaco, go, go. That's terrible. That's really bad. I'd disqualify Leclerc for that, even though it wasn't his fault. Right, oh, Norris, another shocker. Fancy Lando Norris bottling a good opportunity. That wouldn't happen. Right, Verstappen now 13 points ahead. Oh, George Russell's ahead of us now. Lewis Hamilton not far behind. Whatever the next race is. Is it Mexico or is it COTA? Or is it Singapore? Oh, for Singapore, we're fucked again. I actually don't know. I think it's either Singapore or COTA. So move on to lucky number 13. I do have a lot of superstition about number 13. I know it's stupid. I know you shouldn't, but like if I'm watching a YouTube video, or if I'm watching a program and there's like 13 minutes to go and I need to pause it for whatever reason, I will wait until it's 12:59 and then pause it. That's how ridiculously superstitious I am. It's the Texas Grand Prix. So is there just not a US Grand Prix anymore? Because surely there should be, like, there's 3 American circuits on the oh god, we need to, I keep forgetting to do this. This is really bad. Obviously there's like 3 American circuits on the calendar now, but surely one of them's like the designated US Grand Prix. I thought that would have been Austin. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, USA Grand Prix. All right, cool. We've done that. That might help us out actually. Look at that pattern. 13, 17, 4, 7, 11, 3, 8, 12, 1, 1 DNF. That's some consistency. Real consistency going on here. Right. Right, it's going to be sunny. That's good. Have we had a wet race yet? Oh, it's a sprint as well. Fucking hell. Right, I might just sack. Oh, I tell you what. This could be another cheat circuit. Because there is a brilliant cut. There's a brilliant cut in the first sector. We could be right back on track here. Oh no, this is sponsored by Pirelli. So Qatar Airways haven't got a stranglehold on every circuit. Right, Zhou, bloody hell. You will never see Zhou and One together ever again. God, that's awful. But it doesn't matter, because what you are about to witness is some fine exploitation of track limits. And we're back into first place. We go stupidly wide through that corner, but that's fine. That straight line speed can't keep up with us. And is this going to be OSSSSSSSQ pole for Dan Collins here in Austin? I've got my commentator voice on. It's incredibly annoying. 2 corners to go. Could even cut this last bit. I don't think this last one's much of a cut because it's quite deep. But pole position for the United States Sprint Grand Prix. It's not a Grand Prix because it's a sprint race. Time for ye old sprint. Forget pit stops, forget fuel management, as we have for the entire season. But this is a sprint race. Right, corner in again. Think it'd be a bad setup. but you don't know what's coming. It's lights out and away we go. We nerfed another start. Verstappen absolutely getting a launch on us as we head up towards turn one. Stick it in there. Oh no, come together with Max Verstappen. Could that have ramifications for the championship? Who knows? I doubt it, because it's a sprint race. That's not really worth a lot of points. But we skate away into the lead of this race, and Sergio Perez up in second place. Who the hell would have thought that? Yeah, Verstappen doing a pretty good job. Obviously, front wing damage. He's going to hold everyone else up now. I think it's between myself, Sergio Perez, and Lando Norris. This victory here. God, that might be the worst I've ever taken that corner. It's terrible. Right, most of the way through the lap, we've actually managed to keep the gap quite well, even with the corner cut. Now you know why there's a W next to my name, because I just keep racking them up. Win after win after win after win. Yeah, Verstappen's into box. He won't be getting any points. But even if Norris won the sprint race, Verstappen will still be leading the championship, so wouldn't matter too much. It's a match for me. God, if I'd started cheating early, I could be in championship contention by now. Damn me and my damn morals. Again, horrendous line through there. I know how to do it. I don't know why I'm taking it so narrow. It's even going to be faster than my first lap. It's not. Imagine that. The first lap's slow as hell. Right. One lap to go. Oh god, that's so wide. Jesus Christ. Don't mind me. Seven seconds a gap now. I was actually debating whether to do that final lap legitimately. Lando Norris gets past Sergio Perez. That could be important come the end of the season. You never quite know. Sergio Perez absolutely failing his teammate. Doing Verstappen a complete disservice. Checo is not a legend. So we come through. Our third victory of the stream. It's only a sprint race victory, but a victory nonetheless, and that's taken us over 100 points. Has it put us ahead of George Russell again? I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, 8 points for ourselves, Lando Norris, and then obviously Max Verstappen getting 0. George Russell only got 2. So what does that mean? It means we're back ahead of George Russell. We're on 105, he's on 101. The gap from Verstappen to Norris is on 6. Yeah. Got it all to play for in the race itself. Was that up to God? We started this stream 69 rating. We're now on 73. We've absolutely smashed through our target, right? I've got qualifying as well. Jesus. It's qualifying time at the Temple of Speed. The American Temple of Speed. Right, here we go then. Time to do what our rear wing says. Release the Kraken. And see if we're fast enough. Got Bottas with the absolute straight line speed. Good. What's this though? Another Williams brake failure. And he's just about managing to keep the car steady. As you can see, he tried to brake, he pressed the brake, and it just wouldn't go. And it's really unfortunate. And Williams might have to have another look at that. It was plaguing them in the sprint race. Collins kept running wide in the same areas. And they haven't managed to fix it before qualifying. Can they fix it before the race? Yeah, not perfect through there, but better. A few corners to go. Can we actually hold on? Because it's fairly close. Assuming it's Verstappen. We should be able to hold on unless we bottle it into the final corner. There we have it. Corner. Pole position. Pole position for the Grand Prix. .3 seconds. Just can't match that pace. Hamilton 3rd, Alonso 4th, Lando Norris, Jesus Christ, he's got... Yeah, bottle job genes are running in this game as well as real life. Still on 73 rating, but our pace is going through the roof. Right. Oh, don't do that to me. Tell me I got messages and then I haven't. Guessing it's only the pre-race one. Turn up, win by miles. Any questions? That's actually legitimate advice, because that's what we might be about to do. Don't ask me to sing the actual national anthem, because I'll probably start singing the one that Borat sang in Borat. So that's the only version I know. Right, corner and set on. Let's go. The lights are beginning to come on now. And it's go, go, go. Got every time I do that Murray impression, it's getting worse. Right, down to turn 1. Hanging it around the outside, Verstappen being super aggressive there. In the way that only Max Verstappen is. He's not taking any prisoners there. And we're not going to take any prisoners here. Because we have ascended into an incredible lead. We could be looking at 3 victories in 5 races, which just seems incredible. To think that bottled win in Austria seems a long, long time ago now, a very, very distant memory, as we have turned our fortunes right around. Actually nailing that turn for once. Oh god, get off the curb. Right, Verstappen is right behind us. Oh god, he's there. He's gaining on us. Just as he thought, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. And I am the Lord of this track. And if anyone can defeat me, or if anyone thinks they can defeat me, they are very, very sorely mistaken. I'm just too quick. Keep putting my hand on the mic. Sorry. Yeah, like I said in the like I said earlier on in the stream, I am thinking about doing some character-based streams because I think that would probably be better than hearing my boring droning voice every couple of days. We can just sort of mix it around, play around with it a little bit, you know, try out some games, try out some other stuff. And yeah, I think that's the advantage of this being being a voice acting channel, is that you can just play about with some stuff, and it allows me to kind of break away from myself a little bit. You know, I can sort of frees me up as well, because I'm always like super like self-conscious and like self-aware that I'm an incredibly dull person. So if I can sort of play someone else to an extent, I feel like it might make these more interesting. Looks like we're going to hit this target. Like, oh, mate, I know you've had a couple of offs, but stay on the track. I've stayed on the track. I've stayed within the limits that you set me. So we've got 2 laps left. Look at all that awareness I've got. Look at all that awareness I've got from driving safely. So I am hoping to make a few videos over the weekends. Obviously, channel's been a little bit dry lately. motivation, or not motivation, but the ideas just haven't been there lately. Like, I've been trying to think of ideas and just nothing has come into my brain. And it's weird, you kind of go through spells like that where you get like an influx of ideas, you get like a whole bunch of ideas at once, and you sort of got too many to do. Or you either go through this period where nothing comes into your brain for like weeks. It's all about like trying to find some consistency and trying to just, yeah, make sure that I can get stuff out on a consistent basis, you know? Oh, fuck me. I mean, despite the fact that I've been cutting for most of this race, I haven't really made any gains on Verstappen. I think that I would have. But, you know, as long as we've got enough to see this out, who cares? I felt like that first sector was quicker. The game doesn't think so, because it's giving me a yellow sector time. But I felt like that was fairly quick. So where are we going to be in the championship after this? Oh, that's a good line. After this race, I don't know how far we are of P5. But I think the battle with Russell and Hamilton is going to be our battle until the end of the season, I think. I mean, obviously it's like I think it's obviously Verstappen, the two Ferraris, and the two Red Bull, two McLaren. Sorry, I don't know how far ahead they are as we come through to take another incredibly well-earned victory at COTA, our third of the season. And yeah, fantastic drive. You deserve that race win. I couldn't agree more. Driver of the day. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is really kind of all of those Formula One fans that have watched such a fair, amazing performance. Daft Punk are happy as well. It's 2 wins in a row. Yeah, they're counting the sprint then, I guess. So I'm almost getting bored of this now. Too easy. Almost getting bored of these podium sequences and lifting trophies and all that stuff. Oh gosh, another winner's trophy, really? Another top step at the podium? Oh, you're spoiling me. You're spoiling me. That's the weirdest trophy lift I've ever seen. Right. That guy's a bit happier. In Italy, he knew something sketchy was going on. Whereas in here he's a bit happier. Right, let's see. So we've taken 34 points this weekend. Piastri all the way down in 10th. Oh, holy crap. Holy shit, we're 4th. We're 4th. I didn't think we'd be anywhere near it. Obviously, Piastri being in 10th has meant that we've overtaken bloody hell. Look at where cheating gets you. Look at where cheating gets you. Gets you P4 in the championship. Ahead of Piastri, ahead of some. We're not going to stay ahead of these guys because we've got some tough circuits. I think we've got Brazil, Las Vegas, and something else. And we're not going to get any points at Brazil because although it's a track I'm pretty good round, with the 110 AI, it's not going to happen. There are no cheating opportunities. So yeah, Brazil is going to be a struggle. What's the other race? Brazil, Las Vegas. Not Portimao, is it? Oh, Mexico. Oh, Mexico could be another cheating circuit. And look at this. 3 wins out of 5. 3 wins in our last 5 races. 3 wins, 5 races in the... I'm just saying numbers and words at the moment. 5 races in the stream, 3 wins, all fair, all legitimate. That's propelled us up to 4. We were 10th at the start of this stream. We're 4th now. 131 points. We are the in-form driver at the moment. In the 6th best car. Just working miracles. Working absolute miracles. Right, I think it's time to end the stream here. It's been, God, an hour and a half. Yeah, I went a bit longer than I intended. I should probably stop now because my throat is getting quite sore. And probably went a bit longer than I should. So I am going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the old like button. If you're new around here, why not get subscribed if you like what you see, of course, and you want to see more. If you're watching this on a replay, feel free to comment below any thoughts and suggestions that you may have. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you once again. Take care of yourselves. Have an awesome weekend. And I will see you in my next stream. Bye.